a lot of my work is deeply personal, and it's drawn out of memory. If you look at this particular border, it's called Riding the Written. And here the text becomes more like horses, or there's a suggestion of movement. And that aspect is my experience of reading the Quran, where I would read it with no particular understanding because I was a child, and I could read Arabic, but I couldn't understand it. And the memory of it is this amazing visual memory, where the beauty of the written word supersedes everything else. The meaning is there, but it's not just the meaning, it's the ability of the written text to take you to that other level.
Art is something that moves from your insides into the physical world. And at the same time, it's just a representation of your insides in a different form. Basically, I think art it's just a way to think. You know, it's like standing in the wind and letting it pull you whatever direction it wants to go. And you know, things start saying, pay attention to this and make this.
My work is sometimes like the poppy flower. It has this almost romantic side, but yet it also represents a poison. Gunpowder. From its very essence, you can see so much of the power of the universe, how we came to be. You can express these grand ideas about the cosmos, very epic and heroic, but at the same time, it's used for such destruction.
Ushering in Banalities also from the Banalities series. I always felt that it was a little autobiographical. The young boy in the back pushing the pig, I always thought of as myself, pushing in this belief of really trying to make work that would communicate to people that their own cultural history to that moment was perfect, absolutely perfect. Cultural history, personal history, everything is perfect. And that would give them a foundation to move forward in life. You know, art can be something which can really disempower people and can make them feel completely inferior, and some people can get a sense of power from that, or it can be a vehicle which can empower people.
I realized that we were at this incredible moment, that Martin Luther King had died 40 years ago, and that it would be important to look at some things that happened just before that and just after that. So that you would have to look at the assassination of Martin. You would have to look at the assassination of Malcolm. You would have to look at the assassination of Medgar Evers, of Robert F. Kennedy, John F. Kennedy. This idea of how then we arrived at this incredible moment. And then I realized that Barack Obama, of course, was running for the presidency of the United States. This incredible, tumultuous, brutal history is absolutely what makes him possible. That he could not be in that position without the death of all of those people. And so that he is literally standing on the ashes and the spirit of all those things that have come before. And I just thought, if I didn't look at those things now, if I didn't look at all of that kind of trauma and the mourning, you know, and the sadness of the history of the last 40 years, then, you know, I really wasn't worth my salt.